Yo, what's going on, homies? Shichibokai Stumped back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into some PvP with the new Kazuda Legend, Mr. Zero and Missile Sunday, and just hunting down Free Spirit and Slashers. The release of this character just absolutely decimates the Slasher and Free Spirit comps. It's just like a 40% rollback is just absolutely crazy. Like, I'm actually lost for words with how powerful this character is when you go up against some of the best teams in the game, being Free Spirit and Slashers. Now, Free Spirit have just been dominating the last 2 championships, I believe, if I remember correctly, in terms of a defensive build. And look, we did find ways around it with the strength fighter shooter team, but now we just can kind of run this and we're just going to be absolutely hunky-dory. There's always an exception to the rule, but today, like I said, we're going to try and find some Free Spirit fights, and then I might try and jump into the Slasher fight over in the PvP challenge mode. But if you enjoyed the video, about like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. If you guys have done anything with this character or you have any ideas, let me know in the comment section below. You can use this character on on Striker teams, but like the Striker team is just, it's so locked in to like particular units that it's a little bit hard to find a place for the actual character unless you're going up against Free Spirit and Slasher units, and then you can just easily just throw them in as that sort of extra unit in the front there. But look, I digress. With that said, let's dive in. Alright, so starting it off, we have the side team, which is littered with Free Spirit and Slasher based characters. Can't believe I actually found this particular team. Now, Kizaru is usually one that kind of goes in the front there. Like, you don't really need Kobe. But I thought I'd take it on. Now, there also obviously is always an exception to the rule. Besides the fact that the team you guys are seeing on screen is basically tailor-made to take down Slashers and Free Spirit teams. Characters with like auto-proc death specials, Yamato, Garp, Roger Eligwan, like those types of characters can kind of throw these nerfing-based characters into a little bit of disarray. On top of that, like if they find a way to just go faster than us, because they have like, say, like Nami, for example, that is like slowing our cooldown reduction down, like they could easily just roll our specials back and sort of just like throw it straight back at us. But look, that's all dependent on how blowback and all that sort of stuff is going to go too. So getting getting the Cyber Koala special off that fast is ridiculous. Cyber Koala are a Logia type. God, basically just, if that was a 150 guard, that probably just would have killed us. Like that's just absolutely silly. The Cyber Koala are a Logia type, so they actually get the level 3 cooldown reduction, which is really, really good. So now we just basically get to a point where we just continuously roll back their specials, and now they literally can't do anything. Against a team that doesn't have Nami, say like a regular Free Spirit team that is not slowing us down or having something like Law in their lineup, like we're not going to have too many issues and we're always going to go first. But like I said, everything has a counter and everything has a rule to the exception. So, exception to the rule. I got that backwards. But as you can see there, pretty simple stuff. Once Sabo Koala goes, man, like with the amount of defensive drops this team has, Sabo Koala can just absolutely mow their way through teams. And then with the passive of Dragon, lowering defense, Sabo Koala lowering defense, Nami Karina and Usopp lowering defense, like the damage numbers they can do is actually pretty wild. That's actually pretty impressive. That thing was pretty big. Alright, here we go. Very, very tasty stuff. We did find a Free Spirit team. This is a very, like, common Free Spirit team that we were seeing in championships as well. Obviously, like, investments are going to play a pretty big part in how the team actually performs. But the usual culprits of the 6+ waifus, Roger Eligban, Zoro, Luffy, and then Pizarro, like you're just doing absolutely wild things with special bind, half stats, confusion, countering. Yeah, it's absolutely silly. Revive. But as you can see, we have a -2 cooldown on the enemy because I believe the Dragon unit actually lowers. No, maybe it's Usopp Lilith. Can't exactly remember which one it is, but I think it's Usopp Lilith. Usopp Lilith actually give like a -5 cooldown reduction, which, like I said, it's perfect because obviously it slows the enemy down to the point where we get our specials off first, and now we are literally just in a cycle of, okay, well, I'm just going to continuously roll you back. You really want Sabo and Koala to go as soon as possible because you want to now get into a situation where you're just keeping that rollback going on. Robin and Crocodile actually do very decent damage. As I keep rambling on, as you guys are seeing with all these characters, we're getting a lot of defensive drops. As I mentioned, Dragon's passive gives a defensive drop. Sabo Koala give defensive drops. Usopp Lilith give defensive drops. And with this, like, you just have so much lowering of defense that even characters that have sort of like low attack stats or low multipliers when it comes to the damage, it can work very, very nicely. So we're going to get the haste here to Sabo Koala. We get the cooldown reduction, and then Sabo... Oh, actually, maybe not, because... Oh, no, we're good. Oof. Like, the range that the Saber Koala has is absolutely massive as well. Funny enough, Raizo Shinobu, who came off the bench, and now S-Hawk is coming off the bench, they're also slasher characters, so even their bench can't really save them. Kuma's obviously fantastic, but this team, like I said, it's perfectly designed to sort of help take down some of those big-time bench-based units as well. So, poor old Kuma sitting at negative 22 defense. Like, Jesus Christ. Alright, so we've got another Free Spirit team here. This one is a little bit bigger in the sense that the Luffy's maxed out. Obviously, having super specials of Roger Gaban and the Waifus maxed out is another very, very powerful way of buffing the team. But at the same time, the Free Spirit team can only really stand up against what we're throwing at them, like this particular lineup in particular. Can only really stand up against it in the sense of having more investment for more HP value. So that's really the only way I can see them sort of surviving. Like, we're way too fast. We're giving them way too much cooldown reduction. There's still the -2 when we have level 3 pretty much on, like what, 3 out of 5 units. Now we just start chipping away at the defense, and it's basically curtains from here. Nami Karina's going to roll back. Like, very nice. Like, -6 defense. Saber Koala's going to go, which is great, actually, because now Dragon can actually... let's have a look at the defense quickly. Okay, like, everyone's dead. Like, everyone dies. It's just kind of crazy. Actually kind of crazy. So, let me know what you guys think of Robin and Crocodile in the comment section below. If you guys have tried them on another team, let me know down below too. I have ran them on the Strike team, but again, I feel like just running, like, if you're running them, you're only using them against Slashers and Free Spirits. Like, Slashers and Free Spirits have a lot of characters littered throughout lots of different teams. For example, there's the Ink team that has, say, like, the Shanks, the Waifus. Like, that's actually another really good team that we could probably go up against. I might do a short on that, like, later on when we get some more stamina. I don't want to be spending gems in the blocks, but yeah, like, that Int team has a lot of slashes, a lot of Free Spirit characters, Yamato, for example, as well as Free Spirit, so you could do some fun stuff there. But slashes, look, slashes have been littered everywhere. In my opinion, though, like, slashes have pretty much been dead since, like, One Piece Day last year. Ever since the release of Blackbeard, slashes have really struggled. Roger Gaban obviously was a fantastic addition. Probably one of the best super specials, if not the best super special in the game. But, like, what slashes are providing, it's just not there. I don't even really know what they need to sort of push them over the line, but yeah, like I said, since vs Blackbeard, they've been pretty much dead. And now they've just literally just, like, pulled their dick out and taken a piss on the slasher grave, which is absolutely wild. So Shanks is always going to go first. Shanks has just, like, a ridiculously low cooldown for some reason. Even with -2, he is going faster than all of us. But at the same time now, we're just in a position where once Nami Karina goes, we can now just get the rollbacks to the rest of the team. And from here, it's going to be curtains and lights. A 40% rollback is just, like, diabolical from Robin and Crocodile. Not Robin. Yeah, Robin and Crocodile, got that right. I've been stuffing up their names so much in videos lately, like, I don't even know what's been going on. So, Saber Koala, just big time damage. See you later. Yep, cool. Nice. We got the action mod off on Carrot and the Sulongs, so we don't have to worry about that either. And like I said, we've torn the team apart. The fact that Brook actually got a special off there is kind of crazy, because the whole concept of this video is just, like, just not let them do anything. And, like, that's pretty much exactly what we've been doing. Very nice. Dark Conspiracy. Big drops. Big damage. 40% delay. More delay. Like, I can see you got a super special there, Roger League 1, but, like, it just ain't happening, lad. Like, it's just not going to happen. More defensive drops. More special reverse. And now Saber Koala, ready to go at, what, 7 defense, -5 defense. Level 5 drop. Big time damage. Beautiful stuff. Unfortunately, we missed half the team. That's the problem with going, like, vertically. The last 30 seconds can be a bit of a problem for us, depending on how our specials look compared to theirs. But at the same time, we're in a really good spot here, so we don't have to worry about it too much at all. But Robin and Crocodile, man, they actually can hit pretty damn hard. But there you guys go. That's the anti-Free Spirit slasher cerebral team. Kind of gross, kind of disgusting. But like I said, when we took on the side team, there are obviously just exceptions to the rule, and sometimes the counter can be counted. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Lord!